Hi Leo, this is going to be your ex-partner spread for June 2018. This month I am using the 2-row spread. As I previously mentioned, I am going to alternate the style of reading each month for the ex-partner. So this will be for you. This side is your ex-partner, but please keep in mind quite often it can go vice versa. Now, the card that we've got at the centre is the King of Wands. Now, this could be your energy, Leo, okay? You know, standing in your own power, being very strong, very determined. It could be that you are dealing with another fire sign, another Leo like yourself, or a Sagittarius or an Aries. It could be how your ex-partner is behaving at the moment. It could be touching on their characteristics, even if they're not a fire sign. Now, maybe for some of you as well, this King of Wands being there as the central issue, you know, maybe your ex-partner, you know, is in a new relationship with another fire sign. That could also be an option here. Now, the top for you, we've got the 3 of Pentacles. And the 3 of Pentacles is about, you know, it's about working in a partnership with somebody. Working as part of a team here, okay? Building something, making plans for something. As I said, building something up from the foundations. But it's about 2 people here that are on the same page and wanting to put that effort in. And I think that's, you know, if that's not how you are in the present moment, Leo, then I think it's come through to highlight that this is very much how you was while you were in the relationship. Now, on their side, they've got the 9 of Wands. And the 9 of Wands, you know, it's that type of energy where they've been through challenges, okay? And, you know, the overall message with this card is forewarned is forearmed. The thing is, you know, they may be showing a few battle scars. They may be feeling quite tired, you know, a little bit weary. But the thing is, you know, the message there is not down and out completely, okay? You know, they've built this little wall around them, if you like, for protection. Because they are kind of expecting that there could be another challenge ahead. So it may be for some of you that your ex-partner has got this kind of wall up around them. And, you know, you may be trying to break that wall down, trying to communicate with them. But they may be being very defensive. Now, in terms of what you're thinking, feeling, or actions to be taken, you have the 8 of Pentacles. And, you know, this card, again, it's about putting hard work, time and effort into something. Now, it could be here to highlight that for you, you know, this is what you are prepared to do, to reconcile. You're prepared to put this hard work and effort in. But it could also be here to highlight that, you know, if a reconciliation is going to take place between you both, then this is the actions that you're wanting to see from your ex-partner, that you're wanting them to put in some hard work, some of their time, and to make an effort here. Because with that 3 of Pentacles up the top there, you know, to me, that's very suggestive that you are prepared to do that. And I feel that they know that. On their side, they've got the Hermit. And the Hermit is the card of soul searching. It's the card of going within oneself in order to find the answers to things. You know, the Hermit, he can't get the answers, the help, the guidance he wants from anybody else. He needs to go within himself. And it may very well be, like I said with this Nine of Wands up there, that they've maybe got this bit of barrier up at the moment. And they may very well be, you know, isolating themselves from you. And it may be because they need this time to go through this soul searching, to think about what it is they really want. Now, when we get down to your outcome, we've got the Ten of Pentacles here. And the Ten of Pentacles for me is always that card that talks about family, okay? Shared finances, a shared home, you know, a couple, children, where extended members of the family are known to each party, you know. And I think this is what you are looking for, whether this is with your ex-partner or whether you do move on to somebody new. I don't think you're going to settle for anything less than that type of a commitment. But the other three cards I pulled for you, Leo, you've got the Ten of Wands here. And I think, you know, for some of you, the effort and what you've given to this person previously, you know, it's all become very much, you know, it feels very burdensome. You know, it feels as though you were the one that was carrying all the weight of this relationship. You were the one that was maybe putting in more effort than what your ex-partner was. The next card you've got is the Page of Swords. Now, the Page of Swords can often be suggestive of somebody, you know, checking somebody else on social media. You know, maybe you are looking at your ex-partner on social media. That's not to say there's anything wrong with that. You know, I'm sure everybody's done that at some point. But the reason that, you know, this Page of Swords, he looks and he's searching is because he wants to get to the truth. You know, the Page of Swords can often be messages coming through, somebody speaking their truth, maybe your ex-partner coming through and speaking up. And you may feel the need to question them. It may very well be you are the one that's going to speak up and say something to your ex-partner. But it could just be here to highlight that maybe, you know, you are looking at your ex-partner on social media, especially if they are isolating you. You know, especially if there's just a complete cut in all communication between you both. Now, the last card you've got is the Three of Cups. Now, the Three of Cups can be a card of celebration, but I don't really feel that that's what it's talking about here. I think it's more here to highlight your support network. You know, that in this month of June, you know, maybe you're going to be spending more time with your friends. Maybe you're going to need your friends to support you through this situation. Now, moving on to your ex-partner, they have the Five of Swords here. And this is conflict. You know, this is somebody that wants to win at any cost. You know, and when you're dealing with a person like that, you're never ever going to win an argument with them. You're never going to win this conflict, this battle. And they end up, you know, the sad thing about it is in the Five of Swords, everybody ends up losing. You know, they feel that they've won this argument, but they've won it at the cost of losing the other people. And then the other people, you know, lose the person that's creating this conflict as well, because they're at the point where they're like, enough is enough. I can't keep doing this with you. You know, it seems quite selfish energy. The next card, we've got the Moon. Now, the Moon can touch on fears. It can also touch, for me sometimes, on like an indecision. You know, being indecisive, feeling hesitant maybe about going down a new path here. And I think, you know, for you and your ex-partner may have been in this situation for some time where, you know, it kind of feels to me as though the idea of reconciling, the question has already been asked in the past. And I feel that your ex-partner just keeps stalling. Now, the next card they've got is the Six of Wands. And while this can be the victory card, it can be that card about having come through something that's been challenging and coming out victorious. It can also be the card of attention, okay? Wanting attention from either you or from other people. And the final card they got is the World. Now, this is a card of a cycle ending. And, you know, as one door closes, as they say, a new door opens. You know, they've done a chapter here. A chapter of their life is now coming to an end. You know, this Six of Wands as well, teamed alongside this Page of Swords, it kind of feels a bit like to me as well that maybe they kind of know that you could be checking them out on social media. And I kind of feel this feeling of like an ego, like it boosts their ego. Now, the card that we've got at the bottom of the deck, if I can pick it up, we do have the Queen of Cups. Maybe some of you are dealing with a water sign, a Scorpio, Cancer, or a Pisces. But if that's not the case, it could be here because the Queen of Cups is extremely intuitive. And you may need to listen to your intuition very much in this month of June, Leo. But also the Queen of Cups is easily swayed by her emotions. So you may need to watch that as well. In terms of reconciliation, I'm not picking that up, if I'm honest. I think you're dealing with somebody who does like attention. And the King of Wands can be a bit like that. Somebody that is very much about their ego. Okay, Leo, that does conclude this reading. Thank you so much and take care. Bye.